Morning, everybody!
Morning!
Morning! So, hi, my name is EJ Anonuevo and I'm 18 years old. I serve as a psalmist and a member of the choir at the Church of the Annunciation, and I'm a part of the CFC YFL community. So, a little backstory on me. I like studying. I like learning. And personally, ever since I was young, I've always wanted to do good in school. I've always wanted to get good grades. I've always wanted to excel in my studies. And that was fine in primary, but once I reached secondary, it started to get more and more and more difficult. So in my first year in Form 1, I went to a new school, obviously, and all of my classmates there were already friends with each other because they all came from the same primary school. And the big issue that I had was trying to fit in because all of them already had their friend groups, they already knew each other, but I was a new kid. In Form 2, I started to have difficulty catching up with the syllabus, especially math, because it was tough. It was really tough for me. And it wasn't because it was difficult or anything. I just couldn't get it for the life of me. In Form 3, this only got worse and worse and worse. And in Form 4, I had a sort of realization moment that I didn't want to do the stuff that I was doing. I took ICT, physics, and econ as my electives, and I realized this isn't what I wanted to do, which led me to switching schools in Form 5 and going on a completely new path and going for history and music and stuff that's completely different. And again, in Form 5, I faced a completely new set of people where I struggled again, trying to fit in, trying to get along with people. And then finally, this year, my Form 6 year, I had to do public exams. And all these difficulties throughout these 6 years, there would be bouts of depression. There would be parts where I wouldn't want to attend church because I tell myself, no, I don't want to go because I have to focus on my studies. That's all I care about. But even then, when I did focus on my studies, I wasn't excelling. And it really hit me so hard. But after all those 6 years, the one constant in my life, the one thing that I would always turn back to was God. Every single time that I felt down, that I felt that I could not get back up, I would get an opportunity to go to Mass, hear confession, even just pray with my family. And each of those times, it was like God talking directly to me and telling me to just rise above from where I was lying down on the floor. And it was so amazing because even though I wasn't a perfect Catholic, even though I wasn't the perfect brother or son, even though I wasn't perfect in any way whatsoever, He would still choose to accept me. He would still choose to help me through the difficulties and the obstacles and the challenges that I was facing. And so, praise God, brothers and sisters, because exactly 1 month ago from today, I got out of high school. I graduated from high school. And I was finally able to put all those obstacles and challenges behind. And so, brothers and sisters, I'd like to invite all of you to stand up and join me in praise and worship. And what we're going to do is use this moment of praise and worship to be our intimate prayer with God. I want you guys to use this praise and worship to be the starting of the conversation between you and God, or a continuation of it. And I want you to just sing along, dance along if you want to, just clap your hands, do whatever you want, but allow this to be a moment for you to really pray intimately and have a one-to-one conversation with God. Amen?